My name is Steven Schleifer, and I'm an acupuncturist in Portland, Oregon. I've been studying and teaching Qigong for the past 20 years. I came to see Master Zhou several times now. I'm visually impaired. I have a genetic eye disease called retinitis pigmentosa that affects the back of the eye. The way I see things is as if I'm looking through a thick mist or fog. So the definition of shapes are not quite there. And from a Western perspective, there's really no treatment for my eye condition. Master Zhou has been working with that, and we're slowly making progress. With the last treatment especially, there was greater light perception, and I could distinguish between light and dark patterns and things like that were definitely clearer than before. So on this trip, I brought 6 of my patients to see Master Zhou. We had 4 doctors and a fellow acupuncturist that came along. A lot of them have really challenging conditions. We could treat and support, but Master Zhou is, in my opinion, the pinnacle of Chinese medicine. I really wanted to have them have the best results in the shortest amount of time, exposing them to something uniquely different that's really not out in the United States. One of the patients that I brought along is a GI doctor, and about 15 years ago he incurred a deep vein thrombosis in his left leg that reoccurred a few years after that. And so there's a lot of discoloration, swelling. Actually, he had a pulmonary embolism, a blood clot that traveled up into his lungs. That is a very serious condition that about 25% of people can actually die from. Then most recently, he also incurred a wound on his leg that, because of the lack of circulation in the leg, did not heal properly. Master Zhou started working on his leg in order to support the circulation, not only to take care of the swelling and discoloration, but also allow the wound to heal. After 5 days, the swelling had reduced, the discoloration started really clearing up. The wound itself actually started filling out. His pain levels has been reduced by 90% in the wound. He feels like it's more of a normal leg with full energetic flow and blood circulation. Another patient of mine that came along on this trip experiences food allergies that provoke strong symptoms of rashes, joint pains, fogginess in the head, bloating and swelling. In the course of these 5 days getting treatments with Master Zhou, she's been able to tolerate food much better. Her complexion has improved. She also seems a lot calmer than before. Things are not so inflamed or irritated, and she really seems like there's more radiance and joy within her. Over the next few weeks, she should further improve, and with that, she was given a dietary plan to support the overall recovery. There were great examples of improvements in other patients. Another of my patients who came along didn't even mention to Master Zhou that he has ringing in his ears for the last 2 years. And after the second day of treatments, it just faded away and hasn't come back. The Western doctors that came on this trip were quite astounded by the skills of Master Zhou. They were quite flabbergasted. Some of the issuing of energy, of qi, was quite strong and palpable, of course, and they really were surprised by that. We have lots of different modalities that are offered to us in the United States in terms of Chinese medicine. But in my opinion, the key piece that is missing is always this aspect of qi. Master Zhou, he's got this incredible skill with issuing qi, whether it's through needles or through his hands. And it's just amazing that that's the key piece, in my opinion, that is needed in Chinese medicine to make the medicine flourish and be the medicine that we always read about in classical books. I think Rudy's school is really fantastic. He has an online program that is really accessible to anyone who's interested in these qi skills. And on the other hand, he also provides these trips to see Master Zhou. Learning from a master like Master Zhou is incredibly rare. We don't have that available in the United States or in Europe, for that matter. And so I think it's a real privilege to be able to work with Master Zhou and learn with him.